baby. Child, let's get into Wayne Brady. Child, yes, honey, we having the same conversation again. I almost wasn't going to it, but this time I said we got to talk to the cast of TGIF again. Haven't had to talk to them since Armand been there, but we gonna have to talk to them today.
All right, Wayne Brady is clearing up any confusion that people may have about him identifying as pansexual. Wayne told people, I think the biggest misconception, and I even make a joke about it on stage tonight, is that people think that you're an indecisive bisexual. And he added, what the definition basically boils down to is regardless of gender, regardless. So that means that I'm happily free to fall in love with anybody here. If you're gay, if you're straight, if you're non-binary, trans, I don't care. What are your thoughts? Armand, let's go to you first.
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes when people use the pansexual stuff, that's just a cop out to commit to being either gay or bisexual. You know what I mean? It's just,
First of all, I'm tired of gay men having an opinion on bisexuality in general. I'm tired of lesbians having an opinion on bisexuality in general. I'm tired of straight people having an opinion on bisexuality in general, especially people having these opinions publicly and getting paid for them. Pansexuality is on the bisexual spectrum. Essentially, a pansexual is somebody who is bisexual but also recognizes trans people and specifically non-binary trans identities. By saying that you are pansexual, that is just saying that you are bisexual while giving a shout out to non-binary people who may not identify as male or female, or who may identify as both simultaneously. Pansexual is bisexual. What are we copping out? Child, but let's get back into it. And this is supposed to be the black gay representation on YouTube from Fox Soul.
I'm open to whatever, but I feel like everybody leans towards a preference, in my opinion. So I don't know. The pansexual thing is new for me, but I just feel like it's a cop out a little bit.
And this is why, and Armand made the point. This is why we need to stop having people with binary sexualities having opinions on people who have non-binary sexualities. Because you're going to assume that somebody always has a preference because you're not bisexual. You don't understand the navigation of it, honey. And yes, there are bisexual people who do have preferences. Yes, there are pansexual people who do have preferences based on gender. But ultimately, regardless, anybody who identifies as pansexual is saying that overall it doesn't matter when it comes to my physical attractions and interest to interact with another person. I don't care about gender identity, whether you identify with a gender or not. But again, a straight person, a gay person, a lesbian is going to assume that a pansexual or bisexual person has a preference. Again, some pansexual and bisexual people do have preferences. Not always. It is actually less common than you think. They may have multiple preferences. You ever thought of that? You ever thought of the possibility that they could have a preference when it comes to someone who identifies as male and a preference when it comes to somebody who identifies as female? Honey, I know people who are attracted to femininity when they're attracted to women, but attracted to masculinity when they're attracted to men. I know people who are attracted to androgyny and they don't care where it comes from. They don't have a preference. Let's get back to the gay people telling us, the gay people and the straight people telling us who we are.
Okay, Al, what do you think about this?
I think it's very interesting because when I think about Wayne Brady, I feel like that it felt like he was using pansexual to be safe because of how his status in Hollywood. I got to be honest. But if you really look at it, it hasn't.
And of course, Al, you're going to feel that he was using pansexual to be safe because for a long time you was using straight to be safe, wasn't you? Al, how long have you been openly bisexual at this time? We're gonna have to put that in our notes. We need to find out exactly how long Al been openly bisexual, because not only does it give Gen X child, but it gives closet queen still, honey. Keep in mind, Al is bisexual. I don't know if he's attracted to non-binary people, but I surely know that he's been trying to get T.S. Madison for the longest, honey, and she been steady curbing him.
But if you really look at it, it hasn't affected him in any way. He's still getting all the jobs. He's still performing at the highest level. He's still brilliant. So, I mean, I wish he'd just been a little bit more really honest about it. But then again, what do I know? Listen, I'm still trying to convince people to understand bisexuality. So, you know, he's trying to get...
Exactly, Al, you still trying to convince people that you are bisexual and not a closet gay. So... this sounds like deflection.
People don't understand being pansexual.
Is it bad that I just don't care?
No, because I don't care either.
I don't. I don't care. Bisexual, transsexual, pansexual. You should be able to be whatever you want.
Did you ever thought you see the day where I was going to agree with Claudia Jordan on this panel? If you never thought you was going to see the day, well, today you see it.
Have to clarify anything with us and explain anything to us and break it down and make us understand. Hey, guys, guess what? I really like men. No, I need you to really understand that. I like men. I only like men. Where's my flag?
Claudia made some sense, honey, that time. Not sure how much of that sense was being dismissive and how much was being genuine. I think it might have been a little bit of both. Me personally, honey, I'm just tired. I'm still just tired of her being on TGIF, honey. The excuse that they've been using to keep her on TGIF is that she represents the marginalized community of Black women. I completely understand that. They have lessened the queer topics. I understand that. They have also shut down the Queen's Court, or Cocktails with the Queens. Cocktails with the Queens, honey. We all want the Queen's Court back, don't we? But they shut down Cocktails with the Queens. I understand that. They shut down Out Loud with Claudia Jordan. So she's here. I personally think that they need to add a trans person to the panel. I think preferably it would be somebody assigned female at birth. Trans person, whether they're non-binary, trans-mash, trans-male, or at least a queer, or completely replace Claudia with a queer Black woman, because y'all always claiming y'all ain't got the budget over there at Fox, but y'all one of the biggest entities in entertainment, but y'all don't never seem to have the budget for Fox Soul when it comes to the Black control programming. Anyway, get into Wayne. Since Wayne came out as pansexual, honey, get into Wayne. Wayne been wearing his bell bottoms, honey, and his kimono robes out in public. Wayne is feeling saucy, honey. I'm gonna tell you a secret. And I know because this secret exists for me. Wayne likes satin. Wayne is very into the sensory play. Wayne likes satin and lace and stuff, honey. And Wayne likes the girls. Child, if you didn't know, honey. Baby, I think Wayne might even be one of the children that'll get up with you. That'll get up in with you. Or that'll at least put on a thong or something for you, honey. Child. Baby, y'all know Wayne probably had a thong going onto that black kimono robe. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to mind our business, because that is what we always do.